Hey everyone, we are live.
Oh,
Welcome to Getting It Written. Yo, yeah, luckily we're here this week. Last week we were not here. We were not here.
Right. So I got the notice this time, believe it or not. All right, so let me close this. Hello all. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just over. Oh, that's crazy.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I was just checking to make sure I had my screen open. That's why everything's good.
I was like, oh my God, okay.
As you know, I'm Aphrodite Lee. Tillery. This is my channel. I think we're behind somewhere. I'm getting a feedback. Where am I getting this from?
I'm not. I'm definitely like I have everything closed out.
I think it's me from my other one. Okay, I found it. We're good. I'm like, why am I double talking over here? Okay. All right, so we're gonna do introductions. After that, if you want to go first, you can.
Hello all. It's Aphrodite Lee. This is our weekly alternating channel write-in to get the stuff written. I think it's getting it written on her channel.
That's what I always call it.
Wait a minute, getting it written. I love it. That's the first time I realized it. And I think today we're doing world building, right? Am I correct? No, magic.
World building is all about magic today's questions.
So you guys be ready for the questions. I don't have anything to plug.
Yeah, we'll plug anything at the end anyway. I do have links below. You know, I'm Aphrodite Lee. This is my channel. So next week, this will be on Aphrodite's channel. So look for it there. But I'll always have a link on my Twitter, though. So, oh, howdy there.
Hey, Shannon. So we got Shannon and Sky. The sky is the limit.
Yeah, that's right. I like Sky's name. So cool. All right, so the first question for tonight is there magic in your world, and how does it work? Anyone can answer the question in the comments, and we will read them aloud. Aphrodite, do you want to go first on this one? I don't know which novel you're working with.
I know, right? So actually, to be truthful, what I'm working on now does have magic in it. I didn't think about that. Because I always use Shattered as my book because Shattered is the one that's coming out. It's my first novel.
Yeah, the big full novel.
Coming out, and it doesn't have magic in it, so no magic.
Sure. It does have. Well, technically, it doesn't have magic, but I would say it has love in it, so that's a type of magic, different kind.
It definitely got some good love magic. It got some hate magic in it too.
Oh yeah, sure.
There's some yin and yang going on, but
yeah, it is.
I'm gonna stick with Shattered. It would be a little less complicated, and there's no actual magic system. You know, it's natural world, and coming of age. Pretty much, it could be any time period, but it's like now kind of thing. So it's modern, I guess, for lack of a better term. It'll be ancient in 400 years.
It will be. And mine, I have so many books, of course, but that I'm working on. But I always use Chronicles of Cagliostro. Yes, there is magic in this world, and how it works is actually, I would say that there's a guild. There are guilds in my world, and there is a magic guild, and then the magic guild possesses sorcerers and warlocks and witches and other magical type beings, avatars, that type of thing. So what happens in the guild is there's rules of how and when you can use magic so that it won't be exploited. And only certain magic users, because in my world there is the veil, and in my world the veil, the supernatural beings live on the other side of the veil. The veil in my world is not the world of the dead as we may have come to know it. it only is considered somewhat the world of the dead to humans. They only can cross when they are in spirit form, technically. So
like
the magic, yeah. So they actually have to be, humans have to be in an in-between death or dead and pass through the veil and see that type of the supernatural world. So that's why you don't think vampires and werewolves and other beings in my world exist, because that's where they reside, on the other side of the veil. So the magic users,
commonplace. The magic isn't commonplace. Like there are humans going around unaware of it.
Yeah, the humans are going around unaware simply for that reason. They don't know, because technically supernatural beings don't reside with them. Right, though the world on that side is completely mimic of the world that is like choose to. But the magic people, for instance, in the guild and in my world, witches magic is not the same as a sorcerer or sorceress or a avatar or a warlock and stuff like that. So a witch's magic, I would say in my story, witches are the lowest magic class in that whole setting. They can't wield as much magic as, let's say, the sorcerer and such on and so on. So like witches, for instance, even though they wield magic, I pass through the veil, they're not the same as sorcerers and sorceress or warlocks and such. But their class of magic can through the veil, even though they aren't magic in their bodies or making them seem so enough to go through the veil. So that's just a little bit into my magic system.
In my only young adult story that I ever wrote with Bianca de Mouton, if you're a witch in that story, that's a religion, not a magics kind of thing. So my werewolf character, my Lycan, is actually a witch.
Yeah.
And the human character in the book gets confused about it, like, oh, she's a witch and she rides on the, because her concept of what a witch is, and they're like, no.
No.
On her way to ritual, like you're going your way to church. And it blows her mind, because there are no people with magic wands and doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it blew
like Harry Potter.
Yeah, like wizards and witches.
So Sky said that is a long, convoluted answer. Laugh out loud. Tonight's project has shifters, and every shifter has a special ability that can benefit the pack they're a part of. Ooh. Example, one of my shifters can help walk others through the shift until they learn how to do it themselves by looking through their memories of using their abilities. That's very interesting.
You are killing me. I
like that. Very nice. Hi, Stephen. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hi, Stephen.
And Shannon, I see you say no magic in my world, but it does have ghost and murder. I love ghosts and murder.
Yeah, no,
those are really good.
So when it comes to ghosts, I'm a little scared, but murder. I kind of do have murder in my story, because that you find out later that somebody was murdered, not necessarily like killed themselves kind of thing.
Right.
But that's way down the line.
True. So yeah, really good question. We have 2 more questions tonight that after we come back from a ride, and we usually give you the next question. So please join us for that one. So we're going to go ahead and start our first sprint for the night.
The answer though, while we're sprinting.
Yeah, if you have something you're working on, Steven, as far as written, and it has magic or doesn't have magic, you can let us know in the comments, and we'll read it when we get back. We're going to make the first sprint 20 minutes, just so we can have a good start. And then, so that means we'll come back at about 8:31. And then
what are you working on?
I'm going to be working on I'm actually trying to get a short story put into a compilation with Writers Unite, which is a paid gig, which is really exciting to be in a book that's going to be in lots of people's hands. Writers Unite is a really good blog, and they have a Facebook group, and I've been working with them with prompts every month. So I usually get published on their blog each month that I do a write for them. So I'm trying to write a sci-fi. I have a sci-fi short story that I'm working on tonight. It is a sci-fi with a subplot of love interest or romance. So I'll be working on that. So it's just fresh starting out. And it's going to be a short story. It can't be more than 5,000 words, but predominantly they prefer if it's 3,000, 4,000 words. So I will be writing that. That will be very interesting. I have written sci-fi before, but I have wanted to. So we're going to just go right for that. What are you working on?
I'm going to finish scripting my April videos.
Cool. Yeah. I need to edit my video tonight.
I might edit tonight. If I can get my eyes to work, I might do a little bit of editing, but I'll probably just finish scripting because normally I'll have 8 in the can and I only have 4. So I feel really far behind.
Oh, Shannon said to you, it's a cozy mystery, so it's not too scary. You probably still be scared, though.
Yeah, I'll be scared. But when we come back from break, I do have news for everybody that may shock you.
I guess I can guess right with that. All right. So I'm going to go count us down. If anyone wants to share what they're working on tonight in the comments, please do. Usually we give like our word count or just say what we worked on while we did a sprint. Alrighty, so I'm going to count us out. 3, 2, 1, and right. I'm going to mute. So see you guys in 20 minutes.
20, baby.
And we're back. Alrighty. How'd everyone do?
Oh, let's see what's going on in the chat. So, Stephen, my project is a fairy fantasy that also has Greek gods and monsters, a man after my own heart. There are different fairy courts relating to the different gods, pairs. Each court has at least one patron god. Yes. Example, the day court patron god would be Hemera, while the time court is Cronus, while the sky court would be Zeus or Uranus. What? Steven, how long is it going to take you to get this done? That's what I want to know. I am, Zeus is my dad, so I am a Greek, God's freak, and I love fairy tales, as I'm sure anyone who read Encounters knows. Like, I love fairy tales. I love twisting them, and I love Greek mythology. My next project is a Greek mythology twist. So that's right up my alley.
Yeah, that sounds really good, actually.
I love when people take anything that's like established and people know, like, I know that Pinocchio is blah, 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 and twist your head and blow your mind away with it. I love it.
That's right. Oh my goodness. So I did get a little bit done. I got about 241 words of the new story. So it's off to an okay start.
So I was just frustrating myself to no end. Just getting the one of the scripts ready. The script itself isn't the problem. The fact that I had to revamp some things because of scheduling that was outside of my control, which I do thankfully pad enough for me to be able to work inside of it. So that's pretty cool. What's the next question, though? You went out.
There is currently. Oh, I know. I'm not surprised I'm going out. You know how the signal goes. It seems to be okay, but still in and out. Steven said that he's working on book 1 of this series currently.
That's right.
And Shannon said she got 380 words.
See, Shannon, you're trying to show me up, right? That's all right, Shannon. I see how you do.
Let me get the question. Okay, so question number 2 for the night. Maybe we're talking about magic world building. Are magic users in your world accepted, feared, or persecuted?
In my world, in the Bianca de Mutant world, magic is status quo. So there isn't like it's just like, I went to the grocery store, oh, I turned that guy into a toad. It's nothing nobody blinks an eye at.
I got it. In mine, it is feared. I wouldn't say persecuted because humans don't technically know about it. It is feared because magic users are unpredictable. And people don't really understand it a lot. So that being said, on the side of the veil, it is accepted.
We went out again.
Nothing is of magic users. Actually, it comes up in the story throughout the series. A lot of magic users end up, the ones that are allowed to. There's actually end up being this whole thing where some of the lower level magic users who can't go in the veil really want to because they know, and people only want to be accepted in most cases. So that becomes a whole thing in one of the books. But yeah, so in the human world, it is feared. Not persecuted per se, because if they knew about it, of course it would be persecuted, because humans are known for fearing things they don't understand, even about themselves. So they really can't deal with something that they really can't wrap their little brains around.
So true. Hey, Dana.
So true. Oh, hey, Dana. If anyone wants to answer those answer that question, please do put your comment in there. We will read about it about your book. Remember, the question is: are magic users accepted, feared, or persecuted in your world?
Sky, how long is your book? Is it a novel length, so to speak, for lack of a better term, or is it novella? Is it epic? I'm really curious. Oh, you did say novella, right? Oh, I love when people do same world, different like characters. Like if Hermione and had her own series somewhere. Like I love when people do stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's always cool. Oh, Steven said that he got 321 words. I did miss that one. I was reading what Sky saying.
Dana, what are you up to?
Let's see. Sky said I'm working on several projects for camp. Okay, cool. Finished a short story early today. Got a novel to finish. Also have a novella. Yeah.
What?
Tonight I'm working on a M&M paranormal romance. It's a sub series of the one with the characters mentioned in my example above. Same world, different characters. Shannon's talking to you. She said they are pretty much the first words I've written during this camp. Cool. Hey, that works.
Hey, it's the beginning, right?
She making a joke like, oh, I want to turn guys into toads. Oh, I know a lot of people I would turn into toads, so this is why I don't wield magic. Scott said most humans don't know. Okay, most humans don't know
about the shifters.
There's no persecution yet about the shifters
because the humans don't know. That's why.
Yeah, really. She's I'm aiming for 30K with the novella. Dana said magic users are accepted in my world.
Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier.
I was reading
I remember because my novella ended up being 32K. It was supposed to be 10 to 15, and it wound up being 30. So
yeah, that's what happens. That can happen. Steven said magic is accepted as most fairies and gods have magic in his world. Yep. Dan said I'm healing from a procedure I had done this morning. It sucks, but I'm getting through it. Yeah, that does suck. Feel better.
Dana, I'm glad you just
make sure you get enough rest.
I have I don't have it's not coming up because I keep putting it off, but I do have a surgery that's I'm going to be out of commission for a minute because I won't be able to see it all.
Yeah.
Like literally, like I can't see it all out of the right eye and out of the left eye anyway. In the right eye, I'm at 75% blind. So basically, I have 25-ish% vision in one eye. So I'm going to have surgery to fix that one eye as much as they can. So, which means I won't be able to do anything for a couple of weeks while I'm healing.
Yep.
Because I already can't see out the other one. It's not like I can use the other one while this one is healing.
Yeah, it's scary, man. Scary stuff.
It's scary, and I'm not looking forward to it, which is why I put it off. And me and my son got in a big argument about it. But I'll take care of it, and at the end of the summer when my life actually calms down.
Yeah, right.
That's when I need it.
Okay, so we 15 minutes this time. So we just started off with a 20. Now we're gonna do a 15, and then when we come back, we'll do our third question, and then we will do another sprint after that little chat. Okay. All right, I'm gonna count us down. If everyone's ready. I'll be back in 15.
I gotta get some. It's hot in here.
Yeah, you need to get something to drink. Take a break. All right, so.
All right. Okay. Back to work.
3 now.
I'll be back. I gotta get something.
Oh boy. Okay, we're back. that was a tough one. My freaking internet was being a total word I'm not gonna say right now. And it kept dropping my freaking thing. I'm like, are you serious right now? So I didn't get to write that much. Like, I'm surprised I got 100 words in. Like, so I'm trying to get back and.
Oh, look, I didn't even realize you were gone because I was trying to look in my book. And then every time I came back on the screen, I have my Canva and my Photoshop up, so I wasn't looking at us at all.
Right, so it didn't affect it so much. At least it was doing when I was doing a write-in. Stupid. Ugh. Pain in the butt. Can't never know when internet's going to be that. Not supposed to have the best internet. Yeah, whatever. There's no such thing. So anyway, everyone can say how they did down in the comments. We will read comments in a minute to catch up if anyone was typing while we were busy writing.
I'm sorry, everybody. My eyes won't cooperate.
I will
blow it up like I know.
Everyone is up to. Hold on. Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of
you were talking to Dane. Okay. Oh, hey, Jesse.
Who else came in? We got people in.
Welcome. I mean,
oh man,
Jesse. I like the way your name is spelled too. I actually don't ever see Jesse spelled that way. Jessi. I never see it spelled that way.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
I like that. Oh, she said, I didn't know about this. Yeah, we've been doing it for a little bit. I don't know how many months we've been doing this for. I don't know.
You can.
Yeah, welcome. We do it every week. Every Tuesday at 8:00. We write for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on whose channel it's on. I have a crazy schedule at night, so usually if it's on my channel, we finish at about 9:30ish. So we still got another half an hour to 45 minutes before we're done. So please do write with us. And then next week it'll be on Aphrodite's channel.
And next week is my birthday, so it'll be on Tuesday, exactly on my birthday.
Yeah, so we're going to do some interesting questions for next week, probably based around birthdays since it's her birthday. So we're going to celebrate that on there. Yeah.
How did you get to celebrate her birthday in the her man? No.
That's all right. Every Tuesday at 8:00. Unless we have some kind of hiccup or craziness, which happens with computers, we will always let you know. But it always rotates either my channel or Aphrodite's channel. So like this week is on my channel, next week it'll be on Aphrodite's channel. So you keep up with us on that. See, she was talking to Shannon. Make sure nobody's talking to us. Okay, they were talking to each other. Okay. Yeah, April birthdays. Woohoo! Yeah, my little brother's birthday is in April. He's a April 28th. He's a
He's out of the 20s. After you go past April 20th, then you're a Taurus.
Yeah, I won't punch Taurus in the face. Sorry.
Karam is a Taurus, and they are bullheaded, especially.
Oh, I know. That's why I said I won't punch you in the face.
Right.
They always say Sagittarius and Taurus is bump heads really well, and it's so true.
Oh my God, you want to kill them? How'd you guys do?
Oh, girl, she wrote 458 words first sprint and 438 this sprint. She got to post the last time. It's cool, no worries.
I'll see.
Oh, just said I'm a Taurus. Well, you're probably okay when you're a female. So
Scott is trying to make us look bad.
She is making us look bad. She always does. That's okay though. Somebody has to.
Got $1,000 in 2 sprints, man.
Someone has to. So, Jess, are you also bullheaded?
Girls are better Tauruses than boys are.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Boys don't know how to do anything right.
No, because first of all, it's gonna be bad for them anyway. Be all like, oh, I'm not listening enough.
They take bull to the limit. Like a Taurus,
they do.
Taurus female, she might be stubborn, but she don't take bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh my God,
this is true.
Them bulls, though, man.
Those male bulls, I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on to the third question for the night. If you're just joining us, we're talking about world building, the magic part. So we're on our third question. If you you want to answer the other off, and you can always put the comment in there below and we'll read it. The first question that you may miss tonight was, is there magic and how does it work in your world? And then the second question is, are magic users accepted, feared, or persecuted in your world?
Yeah, go ahead and answer those.
Answer those if you're just getting here, or if your book doesn't have magic, just say, well, I don't have magic in my story, blah, blah, blah. And then the third question for tonight is, does your MC, main character, use magic, or are they magical? Aphrodite, you want to take this one first?
Again, it's easy for me. And Shattered, my MC doesn't use magic. There's no magic in my young adult Bianca Debutante. And I keep calling it that because it doesn't have a title, so it's just her name. She doesn't use magic. She's a human. She's the only human in the book, though. I mean, she has parents and stuff, but I mean, you know, that's going on. She's the only human, and she doesn't have magic powers, and most of the characters do not. There are some magical creatures, like we have the Fae. They have their own magics, and we have some demons, and we have angels and stuff like that who technically have their own powers, which you all magical, but my MC, none.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I don't know. Well, technically Cagliostro does not use magic. There is magic in the story. There are characters in the main cast that do use magic, but Cagliostro doesn't really use magic. He is supernatural, so I wouldn't say that is magical. It's magical, but it's not magic. He doesn't need to draw from anywhere for the magic. So, you know, magic is usually drawn from something, but he doesn't draw it from anything but from within, even though magic can be drawn from within, but it's still from a source of sorts. Since he is three different types of different supernatural beings, that's where his powers come from. Actually, Cagliostro has I guess you could say magical. He is magical. He does have a magical blade that is imbued and comes from his powers from him being part angelic. So his blade that he draws from within is made of a light. So it's kind of like a light blade, I would say, similar to his wings that he has, which are made of light as well. But they're more from his angelic side per se. So I would say he's more magical, but not a magic user.
Right.
So
he's a blend.
There's that. There's a difference. People get it mixed up a lot, because when you start getting to supernatural beings, you can't just say, "Oh, that's magic." It's not magic. So it's just supernatural. So it can go in all kinds of different avenues for that stuff. But yeah, so if anyone wants to answer those questions, please do comment below. We will read them. I'm going back now to check the chat, see if anyone else is answering.
For me, because I'm having a hard time right now.
Jess said that's true. My brother is also one, and he's horrible. The Taurus. Yeah, I know mine is too. Yep. Aries unite. That's what Sky said.
That's right. Aries.
I both love and hate Taurus in my life. He's a bull-headed butt munch, but he's awesome. Yes, that tends to be the case. And you feel for it.
I have a Taurus who I love. His name is KMS.
Oh yeah, he's a sweetie though.
Taurus from the beginning to the end, and
we don't have to, well, there's no need to worry. I don't have to worry about it. So being in a relationship wasn't required to care.
I'm just playing. KMS, if you're watching, I'm just playing. But you know, men are flawed by default.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, Sky is on a 10K goal roll today. Hats off to Sky. Yeah, you're gonna make that. That's you've been writing early, which I'm sure you have. Ben Sky. Work in Progress doesn't have magic in it. That's cool.
10,000 words.
I have quite a few books that don't have any magic in it.
Oh my god! I don't think I've ever written 10,000 words before in a day.
Really?
I don't think so. I mean, if I did, I really didn't pay attention and was.
You didn't keep track of it. I think the most I've written in a day probably is about. But I never set myself a goal either. But the most I've written in a day probably is around like 8,000.
Yeah, I'm sure I may have hit 8 I doubt if I hit 10. Like I'm gonna go look.
I'm about to try that one time.
I track my the stuff that I write, like what day I did what. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go look and see if I have any 10,000 word days. I would be shocked if I did. I ain't gonna lie. I do not, as much as I write, I should say like as fast as I write, I don't write a lot because it's almost like the way I talk to, because you see I have trouble speaking. I go back and pull out stuff and then finish sentences because I'm stammering or whatever. So I don't think I get that much. Like I think I'm, like you said, I may have hit 8 one day on a roll.
Sky said one of my MCs is a shifter who can translate any language, human or animal. The other is a human without magic. My MC does have magic. That's what Steven said. Cool.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. What were you going to say?
I was going to ask her. She said that her human character doesn't have magic. What's the other character? What's the race of the other character that does?
I think that she said that and one of my MCs is a shifter who can translate any language, human or animal, considered a type of magic. The other is a human without magic.
Okay.
And then Steven said my MC does have magic. What kind of magic does your MC have, Steven? And Sky said I'm sitting at 9,130 total. Whoa! You're about done. You're about done for the day almost, girl.
Bravo! Joke.
I've been off and on since 6 a.m. this morning, and I'm in the same time zone as you ladies. Cool. Good job, Sky. I shall bow to you.
Now you know what? Now I feel like a slacker. I'm gonna get my shit going tomorrow. I'm at least gonna write chapter 1 of Worshipped. I have the first page.
Well, I can't mess around with this short story. I really need to get it done this week if possible. So that way I can just go back to revising Chronicles of Cagliostro. I need to get that to my editor by June, and I know the way my schedule works that I will be busy, especially with my convention and life and work. So yeah, I'm gonna try to fit everything in.
Steven said he does. His MC does have magic, or does have magic. Okay.
Yeah, she's the heir of the moon court, so lunar powers. Okay.
Oh,
awesome! That's cool.
You guys are killing me, man.
A lot of books that we need to read. Just said the most I know I've written is 20 pages in my notebook, but I never counted it. That could be a lot of words, just really.
You hand wrote 20 pages? That's a lot.
That's a lot of words, probably. Sky said it all started because Elena and Claire mentioned it in their descent into madness stream a few days ago. Laugh out loud. Well, you seem to be just kicking its butt. So, oh yeah, she said she did right. Just said she wrote 20 pages in one sitting. So,
oh wow. Woo. Hey, we have a celebrity. Donald Trump is in our little thing talking about he coming for our food stamp.
Oh my God.
You know, Donald, thank you. I appreciate you.
Well, that actually could, actually Donald Trump. He's pretty petty, so he would actually go on.
Get him in person, Donald.
He would actually go on a small stream and be like running his mouth. I mean, that's his life. Like Twitter is his life. Like I've never seen something so goofy in my life. To be honest with you, this would be on the Twitter. Well, you have something to do. I mean, seriously, you act like you chat with a bunch of like friends.
Come to my house and get my food stamps. Come in person.
That's always funny.
Please, you know what? The one thing I wanted to tell you earlier that was on my mind is Donald Trump and other cowards. They are so brave, but on the other side of the screen, they are so brave. Like I got into an argument with somebody, and this person isn't stupid. He just does a lot of stupid stuff. That's just
true enough.
We don't have to mention his name, but we all know. And,
yeah, true.
But not specifically him, but just in general, that people tend to just feel like they can say and be so much more braver. And the more I see it, the more I realize those are the biggest cowards, because those people
usually
have to.
I've come across a lot of cowards on the internet because they see me and my friend passive aggressive as per usual. But yeah, that's always funny. I'm like, I wonder who food stamps that he would be coming for. I thought Anybody.
The Draco. Yeah. What is a Draco? I know what Draco means and draconic stuff, but I'm wondering what.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it's related.
Yeah.
I'm not related.
And I
anyway,
to I apostrophe M. It's a contraction for the words I am, just in case you know.
Come up. Sky said he's a wolf shifter. Oh, okay. This is about her first main character.
Well, you know, those are my favorite shifters. They are.
Let's see, honey.
If I must have a favorite, because now I'm kind of getting into bears.
Oh yeah. That's some the bears, the 3 bears. That's awesome. I love it.
I am getting into the bears.
Actually, I'm working on. Actually, I'm going, but I'm going to be working on and I don't use other people's stories for outlining, because that's pretty much like you do a rewrite or a retelling, whatever. I don't really do that. That's not really my gig. But I always wanted to do a retelling of A Beauty and the Beast, but reverse.
Yeah.
Ooh, where the Beast is the female and the Beauty is the male. So I wanted to do that. So that's what I'm gonna.
That's not a retelling. That's a reimagining.
Yeah, that's true. That is a reimagining. So I'm going to do that. I've had that idea for a minute, so I'm going.
I think that it should
probably work on that. I always want this is not as if males can't be beautiful, because there are plenty of beautiful men in the world, and there are plenty of beast women, and the light that they are, their souls and their personalities are ugly. So we should definitely have that.
That would be so magnificent. Would you consider doing it in modern, or would it still be Gothic, or would it be Victorian?
I haven't decided. It's probably going to be. I wanted to do it in a Gothic type of setting, since I think they kind of was. I think it was maybe I was setting for the old Beauty and the Beast, but a more of a Gothic dark setting. Even though I think it's some of the stories of Beauty and the Beast is anyway, but more goth even so. But since I'm a goth myself, but yeah, I'm working on that, because I don't know if it's going to be a novella. Probably gonna be a novella, something like 30,000 words or something.
If I wrote a Beauty and the Beast retelling or reimagining, or a twister, because I like to do twisters where I just use the characters, but I don't put them in their original story. If I did that, I probably would do it Victorian. I probably
Victorian's nice.
For the era, I like the garb, to be honest.
I do love the garb too. So, but I think I'll probably do goth, and do that. But
shit, I might do it. I might do it.
All right, so I'm going to count. We're going. Yeah, that'll be good. Interesting. I'm going to count us down. We got one more write-in.
What time is it?
One more. It's 9:16, so we still got one more.
We better get it done, because Donald Trump coming for us. We better knock this out.
All right, so I'm going to count us down. We're doing 15 minutes. Our last sprint for the night. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, and right. See you in 15.
All right. Let's say, kick the tires and light the fires. I shall return. Whew.
Stop it. Sit down. Sit down. Thank you.
I don't have time right now. Julie can help you later.
What is going on? Why is my camera off?
You was not happy. He didn't like it when his mommy didn't have time for him.
Almost ready. Is Julie here yet?
I want Mommy to help me.
Mommy and Daddy have to go out now. Mommy doesn't have time to play.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, I'm like, okay, I'm hearing some kind of kids program.
Yeah, that's my kid. She came in with her little tablet and she's running her little mouth, you know. Yes, I know. Yes. Speaking her little Japanese.
I just want to say that I love our crew. I've been so inspired that I am going to write tonight. And it's all because of
working at butts off here.
I've been, I haven't really been able to write as much like story-wise because I've been doing all the other side of the writing, like, oh, now the book is done. So now you go, what do you have to do kind of thing? So that's where I'm at with like Shattered. Shattered is going to be coming out soon. Like I'm literally going to have a book out. So
yes, it's going to be wild. Thank you.
Can't believe it.
Dana. She's so silly. I know that's a lot of work you're doing too, because you're doing like a serious trailer for it. It's not like some I got a book trailer with like no, yours is like a freaking movie trailer. Like
yeah,
that's some serious work right there. That's
look, I was going to ask you too because the kid who's going to be doing Spencer, I'm trying to decide if I want to watch him do that nervous breakdown scene when he flips out about Aaliyah telling him that they got to break up. I don't think I can handle it. I don't think I can handle it.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not trying to watch a boy cry.
I know. Sky said that she got 496 this time. She's only 400 words away. Well, apparently you can just write down 15 minutes. You be done.
I'm saying so basically the next minutes you're going to be your 10K for the day. That's a third of my book. Like if I did that for 3 days, my book will be written in 3 days.
Steven said he got 432. Good job, everybody. Good job.
Steven, you guys come and finish.
Total
write mine. What if I just tell you what the story is about and y'all just write mine? I'll break it down.
You're funny. I didn't get to write too much on that last sprint. I think I got because I was dealing with something else on my phone. So.
I was tired. I love it. Girl, I'm tired now, so I gotta write now. You guys.
Yeah, I said that she got research done. That's very useful. You definitely need to get that done. Research is important.
And if you guys have for your books, do you guys have Bibles, like concrete written Bibles as opposed to knowing stuff in your head Bibles? Because I'm actually going to publish mine.
Yeah, I have a companion novel that I'm working on for Chronicles of Cagliostro. I think a companion novel works really well, especially for people who read your book. So I'm working on one for Chronicles of Cagliostro for sure.
Because my fantasy stuff have glossaries and everything, but when the series is done, I'm going to publish the Bible as well.
Yeah.
Because I think it will help, especially new writers coming in to see like what the process entails and like, oh, I would have never thought to do blah blah blah. You just never know how you're going to inspire somebody. And like I said before, my goal in life beyond being a writer is also being the person that I needed when I was trying to be a writer.
Yeah. If I could have known what I know now when I was younger and started writing, it really would have been helpful to me.
Right. I don't think
a lot of people don't realize how blessed they are to have, these avenues now.
Right.
Internet. When I was a kid and started writing, internet wasn't really.
Shit, I would have loved to have had it in my 30s because in my 30s is where I have the bulk of my stuff that's written. Like I wrote a lot of stuff as a kid.
Yeah.
But when I say a lot of stuff, like I did a lot of writing as a kid, but in the same stories. But in my late 20s and mid to late 30s, I wrote a ton of shit and nowhere for it to go because
Yeah. I know. I look back at my stuff when I was writing when I was a teen. Like I wrote everything at that time. Mm-hmm. So I have books and books of stuff. My poetry. I could publish a book of poetry anytime I want to. I have hundreds of poems. So
well, see, that's not a bad idea actually. If you want to do the KDP, figure out how you got to roll with it route. That's what I did with Encounters.
Yeah.
And so something that you love, because you love your poetry, but something that you don't have to concentrate on that because it's done. So you can just go and concentrate on the business shit that got to get done. Because I'm telling you, it is a circus.
I know it's a circus. I know that. Just reading about because I was taking what's her name? Jenna Marisse's
marketing.
About the marketing.
I was gonna say
I was taking that. Yeah, so I gotta finish taking that actually. I still got the last part of the class to take.
Yeah, when you get to the point when you need the marketing,
it's got really good info
stuff because of course you can't do what you don't know. That's kind of thing when you do better kind of thing.
Oh, of course.
But one of the advantages now is knowing like nobody has to do everything the exact same way as somebody else, but knowing that there are steps, like before you even start writing, there's like a blueprint that you could do that you can be marketing yourself the whole time.
Yes, it's true. Yeah. And that's why I try to do my branding thing while I'm writing,
Mm-hmm. It's just stuff that I wish I had. I've taken advantage of everything as they come to be. But I wish they would have been available to me, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be an old lady on my next birthday.
True.
I already live in the same community. Communities, all right.
No boy. All right, everyone. We're gonna wrap up here. We're about at 9:40, so I'm gonna wrap up. Please join us again next week on Aphrodite's channel. Our links are below. Also, please check out her novella that's on Amazon if you Kindle erotica. Some of us can, some of us cannot, but it is an amazing read. So you should check it out if you have not gotten it. It is at a very reasonable price. The link for that is below as well. Please go subscribe to her channel.
If you got it and if you send me proof that you already bought it, I will send you a cleaner version to read if you think the sex is too much. Because like I said, my story, they can stand on their own without the sex. Well, maybe not chapter 3. Chapter 3 was the Rumpelstiltskin.
I'm gonna say I don't know what you gonna do. What chapter? 4 and 5. Maybe 4. You can get away with it in 4. You can get away with that.
I can make it less explicit. The only problem with chapter 3, which is the Rumpelstiltskin one, is that chapter was about sex.
That's all.
So it's nothing I can do about that.
I was gonna say.
But I can retell those stories where they make love. They do. I can use the girly.
Yeah, you can cut out the that's the good part of my
anyone who wants that who is not old enough to read it. Or don't get into erotica like that. I will hook you up, but you have to prove to me you already got
it. That's it. Yep. All right. So I'll close out. Aphrodite, you want to go ahead and?
It would really make my millennium if you all went and got a copy of Encounters while it's still available, because I may pull it soon for a little while I'm working on some other stuff, so my brain isn't worrying about it. And
bye, Dana.
Dana's leaving. Bye, Dana. And I'm gonna do. I'm going to do the Wattpad series. I'm going to do it as soon as I figure out how to do it because I don't know anything about Wattpad. But I have a awesome story that I could drag out across, every week and just like a soap opera for you all. So that'll be coming. I'll give you notice on that. Other than that, I'm just waiting to get my cover back so I can do a cover reveal video.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'm waiting for.
I can't wait to see it because I haven't seen it yet. I've heard a lot of stuff.
I've read Shattered now because I'm an alpha.
Well, everybody in my Patreon will see it.
It's very exciting to say the least.
My betas, my alphas and my betas. Well, so no, let me say that right.
Of course.
My Patreon first.
All our links are below.
If you're not already a patron, consider being a patron.
I still have to be a patron, and
I'm sorry, you went out again. If you're not already a patron, consider being a patron. Because I have some good stuff going on in my Patreon.
Oh, I know. The internet tonight, man, my friend.
Why you keep going in and out? Can you hear me?
Yes, she does. This is true. Can you hear me?
I can now. You kept going in and out.
I don't know what's going on with this thing. And I can't tell on my end when it's doing it, so.
Right. But we were,
yeah.
I was just saying about the Patreon and that if you join my Patreon, then you're good to go with a whole bunch of other stuff that no one else gets to see. Unless you're a patron.
All right. I don't really have much. Only thing I have is my usual video that uploads on Wednesday. So tomorrow sometime, look for my video. If you're subscribed, please ring that bell so you can get notice. Then I am working on Chronicles of Cagliostro, revising reader, and then I will be looking for beta readers. So I will be doing a video near the middle of June for beta readers. So look for that video in mid-June. If you want to join the beta reader team, so you can get a copy of the book chapter by chapter to read it, that would be great.
And Stephen, we got to get you on one of the to get on with us one night.
Or the Writers Unite.
No, I was. Can you hear me?
What'd you say? Yeah, you're going in and out because
I was saying that we were discussing Stephen, we got to get you to come on as a guest one week. Jesse, you too. You got to be a guest with us one week.
Oh yeah, please do. Anyone can join us. You just gotta let us know ahead of time so we can send you the link.
If you're on Facebook, find us. My name is always the same.
Yep, and I'm under Danette Tillery, which is, or you can look me on my author channel on there, author DL Tillery.
Right.
But yeah, so not much else going on besides just trying to write and get these things taken care of. Actually, I have to talk to my character artist again and get the full picture of
right, of
Cagliostro reveal art to go. And then yeah, I won't have the cover reveal. The cover reveal won't happen until later this year because I'm planning for a early December release for Chronicles of Cagliostro. We'll see how everything goes.
But that's package. That's right. Yeah, y'all know I can't help myself. I can't help
it. So we'll see what happens.
But
all right, so we better wrap before this thing breaks up anymore.
Right, it's going crazy. Right. So yeah, hit us up. We want a guest for next week. If you can hear us.
Yep. It'll be on Aphrodite channel next week. So we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, bye.
My birthday.
Bye.